Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. We from group 4. First of all, we want to introduce our project and ourselves. My name is Muhammad Adib Alfaini, and my friend is Muhammad Faiz Azhary. We want to present about our project is Freelancer.dev. Okay,
And the
next.
freelancer.dev, this is we develop our previous project. We add the mobile apps and add some function in this web. And introduction, this project we would like to making a responsive website and using media query and also HTML, CSS, and jQuery. Also, we create API maps for our office location and file-based database for manage user project requests, and we create the mobile apps for requests. See the what the name example project and see the process about our project.
And the web. Okay. First of all, we want to introduce our about fundamental of software engineering. Fundamental of software engineering is that work is divided in various phases which don't overlap with each other, and therefore work can be divided and time can be saved. The idea is to divide work in phases like planning, documentation, coding, and testing.
And next is I want to explain what software development life cycle as SDLC is a step-by-step procedure or a systematic approach to develop software, and it's a followed within a software organization. It consists of various phases which describe how to design, develop, and change and maintain particular software. It consists of various phases like requirement, feasibility study, design, coding, testing, installation, and maintenance. And modules of SDLC, the modules of SDLC are the methodologies that are selected for the software development is depending on the project's aim and the goals. These modules are mainly used to develop software based on the requirement, cost, customer, and time. Decide which model to be followed to develop software. Each model follows sequential steps of its own type to develop high quality software. The type of SDLC models are waterfall model, spiral model, prototype model, V model, iterative models, agile model.
Next is black box testing. Black box testing is a method of a software testing that examines the functionality of an application without peering into the internal structure of our working. This method can be test can be applied virtually to every level of software testing unit, integration, system, and acceptance. It is something referred to as specification. And the next is our system analysis. We made this application to advertising our skill for make a project. So here the customer can be request the project by customer wants, and also can make we make admin page with validation login for manage the customer requests. Also, we made the Android application for making easier for user to request project to us, to looking our example project, to look waiting list and project process.
And this is the black box testing. The first one is user testing, black box testing user in the web. Wait a minute. I wanna stop share first and once again. Wait. Book testing. Okay. The first one is black box testing web user. in this activity, we have open the home. This scenario opening the home page and expect results. So main page of the Freelancer.dev, and result is yes. And the second is navigation menu. Navigation menu to scroll down the menu that they click it, then the result is yes. And next is login. If you click a button, the test scenario is to click the button and expect result is run to login with Google account and display your email and name in the request project form and require yes. But I have something trouble in this logout. I can log out from the Google account, but we cannot revoke the token. And I forgot to insert in this PowerPoint. And next is request project from. The first one, we must to log in with Google account, and user can fill in the form, and user must log in first. If not login, will display notification error, and the result is yes. And next is click office location navigation. That's the test scenario is click the office location navigation button, and expect results. So it maps APIs for display our office location, and result is yes. Next, Adib.
The next is black box texting for admin. First, there are a login. Is
okay, black box testing web admin is first one is login. We login, we insert email and the password from Firebase, and we must authentication first for get the email and password, and expected result is show admin page, and result is yes. And next is approve project. For the click, we click the button approve in the admin.jsp, and the expected result is data is moved to approve table, and result is yes. And next is reject. Reject in the admin.jsp. If we click the reject, data will deleted and display the project is reject. And next is update. Update had in approve.jsp page. If we click update, and we must we must change the status first, and the expected result is update status data from approve table, and result is yes. And next is cancel. Cancel, if we click the button cancel, data will deleted from approve and insert to report table with cancel status. And the finish like cancel, but just different is status. If the finish is with finish status, and result is yes. And next is display data. If we click data from the table in the all page, data will show to data field, and result is yes. And next is the pointer. I forgot to insert in this PowerPoint the pointer. If you add the picture and gives the title, and if you click that, and data will insert to storage and display at the Android page and the Android mobile application in the example project fragment. And next is black box testing Android apps.
Black box texting for Android application. First is have open the apps. The test scanner is opening the apps. Expected result is show splash screen, and will be show first interface. The first interface is login. Login is have a one button. Click a button login, and the expected result will be login with Google account. And the third is request project. Test scanner is fill in the form and click submit. Expected result will send the request project user to database admin dashboard. And the waiting list, test scanner is click the icon clock. Expected result is display the waiting list project from the database, and the result is yes. And the next is project processes. The checklist, click the checklist icon, and the expected result is will display the project processes from the database, and the result yes. And the last is example project. Click home, like a home button, and the expected result will be will be display our example project in Freelancer.dev, and the result is yes.
And next is implementation. Adib will explain about web user.
Okay, first index.jsp. This is an implement jQuery, JavaScript, and media query for responsive web design. In index is have a brief explanation about all of information of our company. And the next is request project.jsp. There are have a implement AngularJS, jQuery, and also have media query for responsive web design. Because page that user can use can request a project to us. And the last is map.jsp. There have implement API for maps. And the web admin will be described Faiz.
In the web admin, in the admin.jsp, require insert, retrieve, and delete data at database, and in the prof require update, insert, retrieve, and delete to report.jsp, and in the report.jsp only retrieve data from the database, and in the portal require insert, retrieve, and delete data and the picture from display in example project. And next is Android apps. Adib.
Okay, the last is Android application. First of all, we have a profile activity. There can display name, email, and ID user. Also can sync out with button sync out. The next is request project. It's automatically detect name and email user. There's a form for request project. User must fill the subject and description. And the request project list, there have a 2 button icon that can display project process activity and waiting list activity. And the last is example project. This activity is only display our example project for user experience.
Next is we will demo the project and mana ya? Wait. Okay.
Okay, this is our website. Wait.
In this our website, we have in the index.jsp we just give the information like about and skills, assembly project, and the contact, and we use a drop down section. If you click this about, we will display the about of this project at this web, and if the skill is our skill, and example project is the example our project, and the contact is our contact for contact me or address our office, and next is our client, and next is office location. In this office location, we use Maps API for display our office location. And next is request project. Adib.
Okay, the next is request project. pages. This only have a form to fill in the name, subject, and description. But before we fill in this form, we must log in first with a Google account. Okay, if you can, if you log in yet,
Wait.
it cannot fill in the form.
Wait. Multiple. Adib.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, this is a Google account. This is fill in your email. And click the next button. Fill in your password, like login Google. Yes.
In this, after we log in, we will display your name and your email in this name and email section. And if you click save the first, will display you must insert all field.
And you must fill in the subject and description for our project.
And after if we fill all the field like a subject and the description, we will display project has been sent. We will contact your email if we approve the project. And next is in this page have a problem. If we click to sign out, data will delete the data, name and the email, but we cannot to revoke this cookies of the Google login. That's the problem from us. And next is
admin pages.
Wait. Admin.
Okay, this is a login page for admin. We have only one account, username and password for admin. There cannot be a login with a Google account. This is only privacy account for admin.
If the password wrong, it will display error. The password is invalid and the user does not have a password. And if the if the email wrong is there is no user record corresponding to identifier, the user may have been deleted. We must insert the correct user and the email and the password.
Okay, this is a admin section. There's information from the web user, the request project from the user at the web, and also this is a can approve the project or reject the project. If the project is approved, will be sent to the approve.jsp or project processes. But if the project is rejected, the project will be deleted.
And
The
in the project processes, the same like the function same like project list. If we click, we change the status of the project maybe on process, and we click update.
project is updated.
Project status will update it, and if we click cancel, project will delete in the process and display at the project list, but with the status is cancel. And if we click done, the data will move to project list and status is done. And in the portfolio, this is for add the
image.
The image. I will wait. I will to explain with the Android. I will explain with the Android video. Okay. The portfolio will, if we insert the portfolio, that's data will display in the Android mobile apps. For example, in this Android mobile apps, just have a money assistant, Telkomsel, and Dana mobile apps. If we add maybe OVO and choose the file. And we insert this, and we display portfolio has been uploaded, and the data will reset. And okay, and the mobile apps have add a new portfolio.
Example project.
And next we will explain about the mobile apps. Okay, Adib.
Okay, the first activity. This is our splash screen, and this is first of interface or activity. There is a button login for login account, Google account. Okay, if you have a login, the profile, the first interface is profile activity. There's will be display your name and email and ID. And also we have a button sign out, and this is request project to our, the name and email is automatically display from our email and name. And this is if you do not fill in the subject and description, will be announce the error.
Nance
You
toast,
must
insert all field, and if we insert this, we click submit, and we'll display a task project has been sent. We will contact your email if we approve your project. And this is a waiting list. In this waiting list, we can cancel and we can cancel the project. And in this waiting list, if just display our project and you cannot see other project with other people,
or other account.
another account, and we cancel, and will display this project cancel. And next is
Project process. The project process is project that approved from the admin pages or admin GSP. The project is cancelled from the user. Next is
example project.
Our example project will be display our example project that we finished this project.
And if we change the account and maybe a free dev, data in this writing and the approve just display your request project and cannot display with other account. Okay, just like that, our project. Plus,
Okay. That's all from us. We apologize if we have a wrong word or anything else. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much.